This SUV has been one of the best sellers worldwide for years, families love it, adventurers trust it, and honestly, it's kind of become the go-to Toyota for people who want something practical but still stylish. And now, the 2026 model, the 6th generation RAV4, is finally here. And let me tell you, Toyota hasn't just given it a little facelift. This thing is almost a complete rethink of what the RAV4 should be going forward. First off, let's talk about the looks. At first glance, it still looks like a RAV4, which is smart, because you don't want to lose that familiar identity. But when you look closer, the design is sharper, more sculpted, more modern. Toyota's giving buyers 3 different personalities to choose from. The core trims that look clean and versatile, the rugged style which leans into that off-road, adventurous vibe, and the sport versions that are sleeker and a little more aggressive. Oh, and yes, there's even going to be a GR Sport model for the plug-in hybrid. So if you like your daily SUV with a bit of attitude, that's the one to keep an eye on. Now, the big shift here is under the hood. Toyota has gone all in on electrification for the RAV4. That means no more plain old gas-only versions. Every single RAV4 you buy from 2026 onwards will either be a hybrid or a plug-in hybrid. And honestly, that makes a lot of sense. The hybrid models are still using that rock-solid 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, but now with Toyota's latest hybrid system that's more powerful and more efficient. You're looking at around 226 horsepower if you go with front-wheel drive, and about 236 if you choose all-wheel drive. For everyday driving, that's more than enough power, and you get the benefit of great fuel economy. But the real star here is the new plug-in hybrid. This one takes things up a notch. It's pumping out close to 320 horsepower, which means it's actually quicker than you'd expect an SUV like this to be. 0 to 60 in under 6 seconds, that's hot hatch territory. And on top of that, it can drive about 50 miles on pure electric power before the gas engine even kicks in. For a lot of people, that means you can do your daily commute or errands without using a drop of fuel, and then still have the gas engine for longer trips. That's really the best of both worlds. And yes, Toyota hasn't forgotten the adventurous side of the RAV4. The woodland and rugged trims are designed for people who want to go camping, hiking, or just explore outside the city. With all-wheel drive available across the lineup, improved towing capacity, and suspension tuned for more confidence on trails, this isn't just a soft crossover anymore. Toyota clearly wants you to feel like the RAV4 can handle a little dirt and gravel when you need it to. Now, let's talk about price, because I know that's what everyone's wondering. Toyota hasn't officially announced exact numbers for every trim, but based on what we're seeing, the hybrids will likely start somewhere in the low $30,000s in the US, maybe creeping into the mid-$40,000s for higher trims. The plug-in hybrid, especially the GR Sport, will obviously be at the top end, possibly pushing into the $50,000 range. But for what you're getting, the efficiency, the performance, and all the tech, it's still positioned to be a strong value against competitors. And speaking of competitors, this is where the new RAV4 really shines compared to past generations. If you look back, the RAV4 started out in the 90s as this small, quirky little SUV, kind of the pioneer of the compact crossover. By the time the 5th generation came out in 2019, it was bigger, bolder, more like a mini Highlander. Now, with the 6th generation, Toyota is basically saying, the RAV4 is not just a practical family hauler anymore, it's also your tech-savvy, electrified, do-everything SUV. Compared to older models, this one is faster, safer, more efficient, and honestly just more stylish. So what's the takeaway here? Well, Toyota clearly knows how important the RAV4 is in their lineup, and they've made sure the 2026 model doesn't just keep up with the competition, it tries to leap ahead. Between the sharp new design, the choice of hybrid or plug-in hybrid, the off-road ready trims, and a modern, software-driven interior, it feels like Toyota has taken everything people love about the RAV4 and just turned the volume way up. If you're already a RAV4 fan, this new one is going to feel like the perfect upgrade. And if you've never considered one before, 2026 might just be the year Toyota wins you over. Personally, I think it's one of the most exciting updates in the SUV world right now, and I can't wait to see it on the road. So, what do you think? Would you go for the hybrid or the plug-in? And do you like the rugged look, the sporty one, or are you more of a keep it simple kind of driver? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you all think about the new RAV4.